Alright, Altars by Kronos going to bring you a Tournament 18 semifinals match here between John and Lucas. Mono green versus black and green. Let's see what happens here. Here's the logo for Four Horsemen again. You can see the four expansion sets that we basically play off of, and there's a lot of different variations that we can do within it. Like, for instance, whoever has the most jank and points like that. Now, jank means it's basically a card that is not played often, even in Four Horsemen. So let's actually get down to this and see what happens. There's a forest and a pass. These are typically slower starts if you haven't watched any of these yet. There's bayou and pass. Another forest. Alright, we're going to start seeing weenies popping out here. Yep, there's Dragonfly. 1/1 flyer. Mistaken, you do something to get the first strike. Alright, there's a swamp, so now I got double black. Yep, there's a pinger, the witches. That's awesome. John has to answer that. Does he have like a Penalhaven or something? I feel like he would have played the Penalhaven out if he had it. Alright, there's a swing for 1. Might as well get that in. There's 3. Yep, Spitting Slug. Those are cool. It's a 2/4 for 3 mana, which is awesome. It does have sometimes it's a drawback where you have to pay mana to give another creature or give your opponent's creature first strike rather. Sometimes it makes no difference, so you don't have to pay anything. So now we have 3 mana. What do we got going on here, Lucas? Now he has 2 of each color, so he can play a lot of different things. I'd almost kill the Dragonfly, though. I'd ping the Dragonfly. Yep, there's the book. Oh, it looks like he's passing. He's not going to kill the Dragonfly. I would have killed the Dragonfly to stop me from taking it. I mean, you're going to take a ping, but what if he has a Penalhaven or something? You know, it's mono green. He's going to be playing Penalhavens. At least it looks like mono green so far. Oh, speaking about Penalhaven, there it is. See, now we can't ping the Dragonfly as long as Penalhaven's untapped. See, I feel like that life's not right. I feel like they messed something up, because if he attacked with Splitting Slug, he should have been 2 more life down. Yeah, okay, my son agrees. Oh, you went on? Okay. There's a bigger Urnum. He's got to answer that. If he doesn't have an answer for that Urnum, that's going to be a big problem for Lucas. But he did tap his Penalhaven, so he could have pinged again and killed the flyer again. Maybe he forgot about his own pinger. Oh, is he missing a land drop here? Alright, well there's the ping. But I feel like he should be on 15. I might have missed something, but I feel like the slug attacked and should have gotten through, so I feel like he should be on 15, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, there's an Urnum. Alright, well that's good. Now they can bounce off each other. But as of right now, that gives John an advantage. because John's going to have a 2/4 with Forest Walk. So if John doesn't play anything right now, he's going to have a 2/4 with Forest Walk. Now there's a lot of good creatures in this format. For example, one of the creatures is Killer Bees. But if he plays Killer Bees, he only has... I mean, he can keep him alive as long as he doesn't tap himself out. Well, now he'd be fine with it, but I wouldn't play anything other than a Killer Bees. I mean, because here's the thing, if you play a 1/1, I mean, I guess you could play a 1/1 with Penalhaven, but you gotta watch how you use it then, because it's only 1 damage. Because if you tap your Penalhaven, yeah, you might do an additional damage, but then in the next upkeep, it's dead. No, there's Killer Bees. Yeah, I wouldn't play anything at... There's a Dragonfly. See, I wouldn't have played that Dragonfly then, because now all he's gonna do is untap and ping and kill your Killer Bees, because you don't have mana to pump it. Yeah, he's gonna tap to kill the Killer Bees. There's no doubt in my mind. I mean, maybe it was going off the fact that I think Lucas kept forgetting about his pinger earlier, but... Careful, Pat. So now he's got 5 mana. He's gonna play some scary stuff right now if he wanted to. But I would take out the Killer Bees. Because you cannot let Luke or John untap with Killer Bees. That's... you pump that 5 times. Your life's gonna be over real quick. Alright, there we go. Yep, there's the death to the bees. Now see, if John didn't play that other 1/1, he would have had a Killer Bees open right now. Because Lucas could not have pinged the Killer Bees to death with 2 mana open. Oh. Well, that answers the other big creatures. There's a Dust to Dust. It's gonna remove them 2 from the game. Swing on with an Urnum. Now you're down on life. That takes 5 damage to your health total. We're gonna use the book, or what do we... Oh, Pixie. Okay. That book is good because at this point, if he draws another land, he can hold back, and at the end of John's turn, he can cycle the land out for another card. All right, now John needs to play something here. You gotta start answering those creatures. Yeah, you might as well swing for 1, I guess. I'd almost sacrifice it to the Urnum. Oh, you got Urnum of your own now, but that Dragonfly could kill the Pixie. Because he has his Penalhaven untapped, so it's not like he could have pinged it. I would have rather traded it. Patrick, you be careful. No, thank you. Sorry, my son got excited and threw his toy. But if he didn't attack with the Dragonfly, he could kill the Pixie. Because even if Lucas went to ping with the Penalhaven untapped, you're not going to be able to kill it. So either way, you would have traded out. In fact, I think you can give it first strike. Well, it takes care of the Penalhaven thing. Guess that's not going to happen. Yep, give it +1 anyway. Now in response, he could have pinged it. I guess it really doesn't make any difference. Alright, what are we tapping for? Yeah, Fallen Angel. Yep, so basically so now Lucas can attack with his Urnum. And if John blocks with his Urnum, he just pings it. And Lucas now has an Urnum and John's is gone. So on end step, on John's end step, let's see what John does. But at this moment in my brain, if I was Lucas, I'd be pinging the 1/1 flyer on John's end step. Well, there's a blocker. It's not really going to do much, but at least it's something to block with. Got a factory, but it's still not going to change anything. You're still dead. So I'd be pinging the flyer off. Right now, that's his end step. Yeah, see, I think Lucas misplayed. I would have pinged the flyer, and yes, I would have took a damage, and it would have been 9, but you attack all out, and if John blocks with the Urnum, he's going to lose his Urnum. Is he pinging his life total? At least take out the flyer so you can hit for 3. I'd hit only for I'd attack with. Yeah, see, I would have played that very different. See if he. That Pixie could also have taken care of the factory too. So basically, if you swing all out, whatever he decides to do, like I said, the Urnum would have been gone. So the only creatures that John would have had is what he has right now, the Urnum and the factory. So he would have had the block. So he has to block the Urnum or else he's going to end up dying. So I would have just... Yeah. I mean, at least Lucas played out another sacrificial lamb there. Elves of Deep Shadow is basically just, you know, fodder for the angel. I think Lucas still has this, depending on what John plays out, but Lucas could have had the game over by now. Because the Pixies could not have been blocked, so it would have been taken 2. So basically, yeah, John would have took 5 damage last turn, and this turn he would have been dead. Alright. Well, yeah. See, Lucas is short on sacrifice right now. He has 9. So Lucas would have definitely had the game already. But he still, basically, he can get John the 1. So unless he has another creature in his hand, he can play the creature now, and then John would be dead, no matter what it is. Oh, he's gonna sack everything right now. I would have pinged first, though. He could have pinged with the witches. But he has a lot of mana open, so we're talking Triskelion or something. Yeah, there you go. Result's the same in the end, but he definitely would have had John dead without playing the Triskelion by now. Alright, so let's let them sideboard and go on to game 2 and see what happens. Alright, we got past all the shuffling and sideboarding, so let's get on to game number 2 and see what happens here. So now that John knows Lucas has some green, I'm guessing just probably the Urnums and elves technically, but most of it's going to be black. I would be putting in dervishes and things like that. Yep, there's a dervish right there. I see Lucas started off with a City of Brass, which tells me he probably has a bad hand. Nobody starts off with a City of Brass in this format. Because it's not like you're sitting there with plows and lightning bolts. I mean, you got chain lightnings and other removal, but... Oh man, a Palhaven? Oh, I feel like Lucas has a bad hand. I feel like he's not going to have the colors to play things out, because he doesn't have double black. And with the dervish out, you're on a clock. What's he playing out now? Not another one, right? Oh, a wolf. Oh gosh. That dervish is going to keep getting counters now. Yeah. Lucas had nothing. Oh, that's not good. I think Lucas might have kept a bad hand. Yeah, might as well just swing out, because now he can do anything. Now the dervish has another counter on it. At least it should. Another wolf. Okay. Oh, this is the power of green weenie. Guess I really can't call it weenie with Urnums in there, but mono green per se. That's not the land he wanted, so it looks like he top decked the forest, but I'm willing to bet any amount of money he needs black. Oh boy. At least we could have put out like a oh man. Needed something, needed an elf or something. That dervish is going to get too big. Yeah, there's the swing all out again. Yeah, it's going down to 12, and the dervish should have another counter on it. A third wolf. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know if Lucas is going to get out of this. Oh, does he have something to play here? No, maybe not. I mean, he's got to play something. He's at 11 life. He's facing multiple counters on a dervish and 3 wolves. I'd be drinking too there, Lucas. Alright. Alright, well, yeah, he's gonna ping himself. He's gotta have a blocker or something. What is that? Alright, I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like it's a creature, because there's no power or toughness on it. But I'm not familiar with the artwork, so if anyone knows what that is, put it in the comments. But it doesn't look like it's something that's gonna be able to save him. I'm not 100% sure what that is. But he took a damage for something, so we'll find out in a minute. Here's the untap. He's only at 10. I believe that dervish is a 4/4 now. Yep, there's the all-out swing. Might as well. If I'm thinking right, he's down to 3. So it's not a creature. It's nothing that stopped his creatures from doing damage. Well, there's a death by killer bees right there. So no matter what he puts out, he's gonna die. Oh, there's 4 mana. Well, looks like he... Oh, yeah, I guess, well, hey, if you're going to go out, you might as well play and earn them, right? Let's swing with the bees and finish it off. Yep, there's the bees. Death by bees. All right. Now it's 1-1. Let's see what happens here in game number 3. All right, back for game number 3 after more sideboarding and a lot of shuffling. There's a swamp and a pass. There's a forest and... Oh! That's right, the little 2/2... he's a 1-drop for 2/2, and whoever has the most life keeps him. Well, there's a Maze of Ith. That's an answer to that. What's John? John's going to be dropping something else. He's got too many low-drop creatures. Yep, there's a dervish. So now the 2/2 can get through. Lucas is going to have to drop another swamp and play something here. Alright, buddy, what do you got? Yep, witches. Worst case scenario, you untap the dervish, take the 2 from the ogre, and hopefully kill the dervish with the pinger. Unless John has like a wolf or something in hand. Keep that wolf open. Oh, there's a strip. Yeah, there goes the maze. Yeah, now he can attack all in, so he either has to trade for the dervish. I don't know if he's going to want to... I mean, you're going to have to trade at this point. It's going to have a counter on it. You're not going to be able to. I would trade. I would... Well, no, it's protection from black. You can't do anything. Oh, never mind. I forgot. Oh, those dervishes are going to kill him. Dervishes are fun against abysses when you play like the deck too. Alright, so we got no green. So he's got no Urnums or anything like that. So he's got to get something out. I don't know if he plays any artifact creatures. I feel like we would have seen some by now. There's really good artifact 1-drops, like Brassman. You laugh, but a 1/3 for 1. 1/3 stops just about everything. All the immediate drops in Old School. Especially if he's playing Fallen Angels. Just sack him later on in game. Yeah, might be swinging all out too. down to 16. And we got more counters on the dervishes. Oh, crap. There's a third dervish. Oh, man. Lucas, I don't know what you got up your sleeve there, bud, but you need something, and you need it fast. I hope you have a green and have like an Urnum or something. I think that's your only chance. And there's another black. So I'm guessing something black. That's not going to help you. Oh man, that's not good. That's not good at all. Because now he can just keep one dervish back. And stop the Juzam. So the only thing Juzam's going to do right now is ping Lucas faster. Yep, I'd attack with the 2 dervishes with counters on them. Oh, he's swinging with all 3. I guess you just sack the ogre. Let the Juzam eat the ogre. Oh, spitting slug. Oh, this is getting bad. Lucas is really on the back foot here. He's got to figure something out fast. Okay. Well, that'll help. There's Diamond Valley. What am I looking at? There's another one, a card I didn't know what it was. I'm not sure what that does. Oh, Void Feet. Oh, that might have been a Dust to Dust. No, I don't know. I wouldn't even play Dust to Dust. I'm not sure what that card is. Either way, Avoid Fate, so it must have been targeting something on John's side. At Diamond Valley, you can sack the Juzam. Cry Shield is actually really good with Diamond Valley. If you're not familiar with Cry Shield, it's a 2-drop artifact. For 2 mana, tap it, your creature doesn't deal combat damage, but you add its casting cost to its toughness. So basically the Juzam would be 5 base plus 4. So basically he could eat his own Juzam and gain 9 life. It's really good with Triskelions, by the way. Attack for 4, shoot for 3, use your Cry Shield after combat's over, gain 7 life. It's a pretty good deal. At least he gained 5 life. It gave him something. So he's at 5. I don't think there's anything he could do to save himself. There's another Splitting Slug just for... Alright, we need something, Lucas. What do you got, buddy? Black Wrath of God. That's not going to help. Well, I guess... It looks like we're playing something. Oh, another Juzam. Alright, well. I don't think that's going to save him, but those dervishes have a lot of counters on them by now. It's 9 damage just in dervishes. So swing all out. If John swings with everything, Lucas is dead. Oh, looks like he forgot his... Yeah, I was going to say, I thought they would have more counters on it, but... I'd swing with everything and just kill him out. Turn everything sideways. Yep. That should be the end. Yep. You can sack to the Diamond Valley, but it's still not enough. Well, congratulations, John, in the semifinals. Hope you guys enjoy these matches. I'll have more of these coming. Hope you have a wonderful day.